Decked in the flag of the majority religion, the streets of this suburb were filled with Buddhist revivalism on a baking hot afternoon. From near and far, monks and lay people came to hear speeches, nationalistic and racially tinged, that became increasingly hardline as the day progressed. This monk is General Secretary of the new organization that called the rally the Bodu Bala Sena, or Buddhist Strength Force. He said only monks could save the Sinhalese race. Democracy and pluralism were killing that race. This is even though the Sinhalese are 3/4 of the Sri Lankan population. There was rhetoric against minorities, especially against the use of the halal system, whereby Muslims certify which goods are acceptable to consume, a system whose abolition is now being demanded. And rhetoric against what the organization calls Muslim and Christian extremists, including jihadists, who it says pose a threat.
We have recently exposed that some of the countries funding Christian fundamentalists as well as Muslim fundamentalists to do their activities without any control.
A key moment in the hardline Buddhist campaign was the storming of a mosque in central Sri Lanka last April. There have been other attacks and demos since then, including a blockade of this Muslim-owned clothing store last month. But Christians too are under fire. Protestant and Catholic clerics and churches have been attacked, and most recently a statue of the Virgin Mary was torn down in a provincial town.
The trend is making some members of minorities feel very uncomfortable. They deny fostering extremism and say the trend of militant Buddhism spells trouble in a country bedeviled by ethnic issues. They accuse the Sinhalese-dominated government of doing little to stop it.
The situation is very bad. So any moment the ethnic riots will start between Sinhalese and Muslims. Now they have been now working freely. Nobody is talking about this organization, and government is not trying to stop their activities.
Just after Sunday's Buddhist rally, a hostile mob threatened our BBC team with severe violence. Complying with the mob, the police stopped us driving away until their superior overruled them. The hardline faction has now made more of its views clear. It wants an end not only to halal certification, but also to the building of mosques, and it seeks the expulsion of foreigners promoting their religions. 4 years after the army defeated the Tamil Tiger militants, some commentators ask if nationalistic elements here are now looking for new enemies. Charles Haviland, BBC News, Colombo.